I want to make this video to thank each and every one of you who have been subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and watching. Because today I am super proud to say I reached the best goal when you start a YouTube channel is to get 1,000 subscribers, get 4,000 hours of watch time, and be eligible for monetization. That's what I was set to do. That's what I've been working on for the entire year. I produced about 50 videos and I finally reached that goal. Now I am monetized. So it's just awesome and I couldn't have done it without you. You guys are making me succeed on YouTube. I'm gonna share with you what I've done through the process to get to where I am, because if you're trying and you're just a little bit behind me, you can do it. The first thing you need to remember is when you put together a video, you need to remind people to subscribe to your channel and to press like. Because if you don't, they may not think about it, they may love your content, they may love your video, but just remind them like, hey, if you like this video, click the like button, press subscribe so that you get more videos like this one. And I would suggest you also use a watermark on your video at all times so it's always visible and always there. And I also like to plug an animation on how to subscribe. On occasion, you know, people are watching, boom, they're looking at the animation, they may just subscribe and like just because you did that. So if you want somebody to do something, to get involved, make sure you let them know. If you want them to comment, you need to let them know. Hey, please take a second. Let me know what you think of this video. Tell me if you have any tips to put together a good YouTube channel and let me know how I can do mine better. I mean, seriously, it's important. You want to interact, you want to let them know why, and you want to invite them to do so. Another thing is to be aware that the growth on YouTube is exponential. So when you start your first video, you're gonna have 5 views. And then the next one, you'll have 10 views. And the next one, you'll have 20. And maybe that's gonna be like that for a little while, but you look again at the same video in 1 month, and it may have 200 views, 300 views. I mean, little by little, the more you produce videos, the more you get some kind of interaction with your channel. People are starting to look at what you're doing. They may click on other videos. You have to know that your progress is going to be very, very slow at first and much, much faster later on. Another thing that I think is really important is to really pay attention to the analytics. Once you upload a video, press the button Analytics, check out all the numbers, and see how quickly people look at your video, how fast they get there, how quickly they unplug, how many minutes, seconds they watch the video before they leave. Are they men? Are they women? Are they in America? Are they in Europe? You get a ton of information. Just pay attention to what it is they like, what it is they don't like, so that you can fine-tune in the future, in your future videos. You get a ton of information, that's subliminal knowledge that you think about when you're producing your next video. Little by little, you get an idea of what's going on, and you can get a little bit better by doing that. So make sure you pay attention to your analytics. I have 2 softwares that I use that are really helpful, I think. The first one is TubeBuddy that you can download on your YouTube channel on Chrome browsers, and the other one is vidIQ. I have both. I'm looking at the keywords, I'm looking at all the tools that these 2 things are giving me. It's letting me see other people's thumbnails. It's kind of like grading me on my keywords, tags, things of that nature. I'm kind of paying attention to this stuff, but I really have to admit that with those 2, I'm almost exclusively watching vidIQ. Why? I guess it's speaking to me much louder. I also love the tutorials that they put on their YouTube channel. So vidIQ is awesome. If you don't have it already, make sure you put it on your YouTube channel because it's going to give you tons of information. Every week, every time you produce, make sure you become better. Better background, better audio, better preparation, better focus, better content, better editing, better lighting, better equipment, better, 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 better. That's the key, is you don't want to start one way and never evolve. That's not how we are, right? So just make sure that little by little you look at your content and you tweak, you make a little better thumbnail, you need a better description text, a better this, a better that. It's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. The basic workflow for me is I immediately try to get the next subject of my video. I write the script, or at least I write a step-by-step of what it is I want to talk about. So now I know exactly what I'm going to be talking about and in what order, and it makes sense. It keeps me focused, and I think it's really important. So make sure you have an outline or a script before you press the record button. Then of course you need to record your video. An important thing in recording your video is your surrounding, your lighting, your quality. A microphone is an absolute must. You have to have good audio. Then you need to get a little bit of equipment. I would really suggest you use what you have. Don't spend money you don't have. If you have an iPhone or any kind of smartphone, use your phone. Once you're able to buy a camera, but that's really not what's going to make you successful on YouTube at the beginning, at least. So a microphone is really not an expensive item. Get yourself a professional microphone, and that's really the most important thing you need. Then you can get the rest of the gear that you need to produce good content. And if you look at my website, Katya's Buzz, you will get a whole list of gear that I recommend, that I have used for the past 15 years or so, things that I think are important to have and that are good quality. All right, once you've recorded your video, you need to edit it, and that's really probably the longest time you will spend. So make sure you edit your video and you don't listen to yourself 10,000 times over and over again. Try to just do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes and you're done. Then you need to create a thumbnail. The thumbnail is super important if you want to get clicks. That's what people are going to look at first, and if they don't like what they see, they're never going to click on your video, and it doesn't matter how good your video is if nobody's watching it. So your thumbnail is numero uno. Get a good thumbnail. I swear it's going to make a huge difference. You need to get a description, a title, and you want tags. Tags, supposedly, according to vidIQ and YouTube and a few other professionals out there, it's less and less important, but you still want to have them. So go to your competition, see what they use, cut and paste, change it to whatever it is, focus it to really what your content is by a few tweaks here and there, and you're done. Just spend a few minutes. Don't go crazy with your tags, because apparently YouTube is not really paying that much attention to it. I also like to put some hashtags in my content, and I think it may help. Once you're done with your video and all your content and everything else, you need to upload it, put all that stuff there, and share it on other platforms. All right, the reason why I started a YouTube channel myself is because really I'm a YouTube junkie. And I think that's where it all starts. I use YouTube for everything you could imagine. If I'm doing anything in my house, if I'm doing any kind of repair, anything that I try to do myself, you bet I'm going to go to YouTube, I'm going to do the keywords, I'm going to find what it is I'm looking for, and I'm going to follow the video. And so I was really amazed at how much content there is, how awesome it is. I think that by really paying attention of your own YouTube maneuvering, you get to understand what people are going to do with your video. My first goal was to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 YouTube views. I've succeeded. Thank you to all of you. I now am monetizing my channel and I have reached my goal. My second goal is to produce 75 videos, because I'm told that you can't even look at any of the data until you've produced at least 75 videos. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I try to put a video out every week. I produce it, edit it, do everything on Saturday. Saturday night, Sunday, boom, I publish it. And I also learned that, at least at the beginning, it's not about quality, it's about quantity. Now, I haven't completely lost my mind. I know that my success is very small. I know that there are people out there that have 1 million subscribers, that have hundreds of thousands of views in the click of a finger the moment they upload their video. I'm really not there at all. I mean, I'm really a beginner, and I'm really humble because I'm really trying to get there, and maybe someday I'll get to it. But the process of learning and getting there, to me, is the most exciting journey. For me to reach that incredible milestone, I'm super excited. Now, if I were to give it to, Sean Cannell, he'd laugh at me because I'm a beginner. He's phenomenal. He's been doing this for years, but I saw him show one of his first videos and it sucked terribly. But look at him now. He's a super successful YouTuber. He's actually helping a ton of people to be successful, and he's got a heart of gold. He's super compassionate. He's really like a great guy. He's helped me so much, and I hope that one day I'll be similar. I'll be able to touch people's hearts and help them in their journey to produce content and to be a YouTuber or a media specialist or graphic designer or a video editor. Like, there's so much that we can teach each other, and YouTube is allowing us to do just that and to provide information for free. I hope that you never stop growing and learning and evolving. And please, if you haven't done so, after watching all this stuff, like my video if you learned anything at all. Subscribe to my channel so that you can watch all the rest of the videos I'm going to produce, and make sure that you follow my journey on YouTube. And if you have any comment for me, I'm always super happy to hear from you. The best part of my experience having a YouTube channel so far is the few videos that I've actually produced that are quite successful, and the comments. Your comments have been the brightest moments of my days sometimes, and I'm very excited that you are taking this journey with me. Now it's Saturday in Florida. I should be at the beach, but I'm here in my studio working on my YouTube video, sharing this with you. I hope you learned a couple of things. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.